Have you ever heard of the ethnicity Mian? I am Mian, and my name is Billy Fong. I am 28 years old and currently a junior at Fresno State. My major is business management with the option in entrepreneurship. Mian people first originated from China but migrated to Southeast Asia. And after the Vietnam War, some of the refugees were lucky enough to be relocated to the United States. HillTribes.org states that there may be 50,000 of us in the United States. Tradition and food is still very important to our culture. Therefore, I would like to preserve my family recipes and share with the community. There are two short-term goals that I have set for myself. The first one is to obtain my degree by spring of 2018. And the second one is to continue to work in a fast-paced restaurant, gaining experience and knowledge that will eventually lead me to open up my restaurant, which is my long-term goal. I have always wanted to manage and open up my own restaurant. Ever since I was young, my family was a family to host get-togethers. I have always found myself alongside my mother in preparing meals that were to feed a large group. Being part of such a small community, I want to open up a restaurant that will provide and introduce the Mian cuisine to customers. The outlook of the restaurant industry is great. Restaurant.org states that the restaurant industry sales reached $782 billion. It is going to continue to grow, and I want to be part of it. 3 behavioral skills that I found that will be very important for me to do my job well is communication, organization, and the ability to manage personnel resources. ONET states that 70% of food managers are in constant contact with others. Whether it be customers or employees, having great communication skills is very important to run a business. During an interview I conducted with the local restaurant manager, he told me that organizational skills is very important to run a restaurant. Without good organizational skills, a restaurant cannot run smoothly, being a stressful and fast-paced environment. And the third skills that I feel that is very important is managing personnel resources. ONET describes it as motivating, developing, and being able to direct employees at the workplace and identifying the best people for their position. This is essentially the role of the manager. Without this skill, you cannot run a business. In conclusion, I love to feed and serve people. Watching people eat and have great experience over a meal brings me joy. That's why I feel like those 3 skills will help me become a great owner and manager of my restaurant.